Did it just get hot outside? Because it did for us. Are your AC lines broken? Because they are for us. Do you not want to replace the steel hard lines and pay Chevy a gazillion dollars to take the cab off the frame? We don't. We got some rubber lines, and we're going to solve that problem today. So we got here my mom's 2007 Chevy Suburban. And we got this cool little rubber hose line kit that replaces the steel hard lines. You can kind of see right under here, right there in the back of the wheel well. Comes with some El Mondo zip ties.
Not big enough.
Another El Bigo line.
Yo, is that fucking machined? We got billet AC line parts.
Do you want billet AC lines? Get this kit. Find them on Amazon or online on their website. It also comes with the O-rings and stuff you'll need to replace to change them. And that is it. I think I paid, I'll have to check to make sure, but I want to say it was about $400 for this whole kit. I guess we're going to give it a try, and we'll show you guys how to install it. Alrighty, so first step, after we unboxed our fancy little rubber lines, take the wheels off, front and back. Remove the wheel wells, both front and back as well, obviously. And then we'll go back there and show you how to start ripping shit apart. I figured I'd start back here. What they always they do in the videos and recommend that's why they send the zip ties, is just leave these old ones here. You only replace two. Two of them are the heater lines and two of them are the AC lines, obviously. I feel like I should remove mine. It just looks cleaner. What I'd try to do is take these ones out and we'll just cut them along the way. There's already no Freon in here. As you can see, it's all over the place. You just take this nut off. It's a 10mm nut. There's two of them. There's one here and another clip up there, kind of in a weird spot. So I'm going to take these nuts off and we'll show you how to start unclipping all this. Make sure your AC is completely empty, obviously, before you do this, or recycle it responsibly. But I'd imagine if you're doing this, it's already empty. All right, so this is how you remove one of these clips. I just got a random trim tool and I took the nut out from the center. The whole thing's gonna kind of move up and down like that. Just ignore that. It comes apart. If you get something behind there and bend it the right way, it should pop out.
Pry from both sides until it works.
Next step is this bolt right there. Take that bolt off. That'll free up these two lines. 13mm socket. Just like that. Don't know why my accent changed, but it happens sometimes when you're working on cars. Look at all that shit. Okay. So now, because we removed all these, I can just cut them out of the way. Oh, that smells. My lungs feel cool already.
This is how I finally become cool, guys.
All right, so I got some long-handled. These are ideal bags. They're ideal for this. We're just gonna first verify 4 times that that's the right line and we're not cutting a coolant line. We're just gonna get her on there and see how easy this is. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. There we go. Key is apparently twist. As soon as I twist it, it just shattered.
It is also perfectly fine to just leave them where they are. And
yeah,
this kit comes with zip ties to zip tie them to the existing line. So if you want to do that, go for it.
Yep.
All right, to get these clips out, just stick, if you have one of these, trim tool, you can just stick that in there and twist.
Figured it'd be fun to see if we can just pull them out rather than cut them a million times. It sure seems possible. Maybe. Yep.
Simply remove your refrigerant line. That might be a little harder.
Yeah, oh wait. We've hit a hard stopping point somewhere. Investigating. Oh, we're stuck on a bolt. Look at that. All right, now we'll finish disconnecting them up here in these two locations. The small one connects right here, and the big one is right here.
Oh, okay.
That's all we gotta do. Sneak this guy in here somehow. Just barely. Ah! I was like,
didn't see that.
I heard it. I was like, what the fuck is that sound?
Oh, that was incredible.
What the hell? All right, I got a 13 mil wrench. I don't want to break things as bad. And you can like pivot your hand off of it. There we go. Just like that. Oh, that must be the filter I was talking about.
Oh, she long.
Long boy. In the box, it did say actually to remove that filter. So make sure you do that. Now let's get the rubber lines out and start running those. All right, we're gonna get in this big old thing untangled. Make sure to leave the caps on so you don't get any dust or dirt in them. This whole bit is gonna go towards the back because it looks like that piece right down there. Yeah, I did discover that the big line is not going to fit in the big line, the existing big line hole in these clips. Funny enough, the small one does, but you can't get the big one in there anyway, so they won't close anyway. So all I'm going to do is just start running it back through here, making sure when you're running it, you want to make sure you don't have the rubber line rubbing up against anything, kind of like that per se. Not that it's going to come out here, but you don't want it on a piece of metal on the frame anywhere where it can rub and then eventually cut through. Before I do this, I just thought of it, I'm going to put the nuts back in these clips because these clips hold these lines. So I'm going to go ahead and put these nuts back in since we can't close the clip anyway, and then we'll start running it down through there. This is why I said make sure you leave the caps on because we're going to be running it through all this shit. Just pulled a bunch of slack through, just got it all coiled up here. We're just going to run the line through. Boom. And then what we'll do, once we get the other line in, we'll run a zip tie. There's a lot of rocks in here.
Rocks.
There's a lot of rocks in here apparently. We'll run a zip tie kind of around this clip. So then it'll squeeze the lines up like this. And this is rubber, I noticed. So it's not going to cut into the line at any point. And you just want to watch out for like this bolt is not rubbing on the rubber line. Because they'll sit here and drive down the road and 10,000 miles later you got a hole in your rubber line. Nothing, no rub points or rubbing. I don't know how to say that.
Rub points.
No rub points rubbing.
Quit rubbing off while you're driving down the road. As stated before, kind of comes up through here. We got to zip tie it all up still, obviously. But you want to kind of get it like that. You run this collar all the way up on both. This side's a little loose for whatever reason. Should be fine. And then put it through the stud like you took it off, and you're good to go.
We got Joey this side of the camera this time.
I fell off.
You fell off.
Oh, make sure you put on your new gaskets.
Yep. Sure the fitting's clean as well.
Yeah.
Hawk.
Tua.
God damn it, we said the same thing. There's that one. Push that on there and tighten the nuts. This one we used for this top one. We just stuck the bolt straight through. I'm still working on making sure all the lines are in a good spot. We're just attaching them so I can start pulling on them and cinching them because this corner is really tight. We didn't want to pinch anything. Anyway, so that's how you do those. Joey showed you the ones in the back, but those are the ones up here. All right, let's continue.
All right, so this is kind of our final routing here. Zip tied up along the cooler lines. Run one through there. This clip's kind of janky, but it'll work. Zip tied the sock back on. We had to cut it. The fitting didn't fit through. And goes up. That one mounts there, as you saw it before, and then that one goes there.
All right, so this is what it looks like from down under. Start at the end. So we got it coming through the wheel well there. Looking good. It's not too tight on this line, it's just barely touching it. Comes down. Zip tie. Zip tie. Zip tie. Watch out for these. I didn't notice that. It's not touching that. I'll stick another zip tie there to keep it away from the oil. Keep it away from these sharp brackets. And goes up. Up through there. Zip tied to that to keep it away from the plastic, or the metal, I mean. Goes along through here, just like that, and kind of out that side. We had some slack, so it's kind of coiled up back here. It does a big, you can see it does a big loop all the right there. Joey's putting the tire and wheel well on. I'm doing this one, and then we're done. Anyway, that's how you replace an AC line in your 2007 to 14 Chevy Suburban or GMC Yukon XL and a bunch of other Cadillac CSV or CXXV. It says on the box, I don't know.
Thanks for watching. We like to throw in tutorials every once in a while when we get a good opportunity. But we do a lot of other car related stuff, so if you're into that, hit the subscribe button, check out the channel. And yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
10,000
subscribers. Let's go.